What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev, back with another one of these Dokkan Bios, and today we're doing a top 10 EZA units of February 2021. So, honestly, I think this list is pretty fair, personally. This is all opinionated, obviously. I think this is fair. If I'm not incorrect, I did do a top 10 EZA unit for top 10 best EZAs for free-to-play units and top 10 best EZA banner units, if I'm not incorrect. I'll definitely leave it up on the screen that way you guys can see that I did it. But yeah, let's move straight into it, like right now, because I don't want to wait. Let's go straight into it, shall we? And coming in at number 10, we have our boy TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Now, you guys love to shit on this unit. This unit is not bad. Duplets to fucking rainbowed. This unit is not bad. The only three negatives, I'll say. Three big negatives about him. Okay, we have three negatives with him. We have the one biggest one is that he still lowers his defense. Number two is that he massively lowers defense on super attack, which is fucking garbage. And number three, he's on a lack of fucking categories. So, with that being said, the massively lowering defense and him not being on a lot of categories is, I get it. Okay, that's not as bad as him lowering his own defense per key square obtained. But the thing is that he starts out with 120% attack and defense, so long as you don't get him too many orbs, he won't lower his defense too much. You guys gotta use him in Extreme Super Battle. Use this man as your lead in Extreme Super Battle, because if I'm not incorrect, Global has his EZA. There it goes right there. He EZA'd on November 26, 2020. So, global players, take this man to Extreme Super Battle Road. He is not a bad option. Those motherfuckers are squishy. And you know who hits hard? This bad boy right here. 55%, what's he setting up over at 55% after EZA? 16k attack. That's not bad. Rainbow, he's at 19,000 attack, Rainbow? Bro, you give him one 500 bronze attack, he's gonna be up over 20k attack, Rainbow. But if you give him one 500 bronze attack for 55%, he'll be sitting up close to 17,000 attack. Close, like, it's very shade under it. But like, the thing is, this unit's not bad. He really isn't. The only thing that hinders him is just this. But he does have 120% attack and defense, so I mean, we can't discount that. We really can't. Opposed to him before his EZA, this shit was horrible. Obviously, this was fucking garbage. But this, him having 120% attack and defense, you know, one thing like about TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly, I love this unit, but like the thing is with him is that, why in the fuck did they decide to keep that defensive lowering in his passive? How'd they just remove that and made him a key changer or some shit? Because he needs 3 or more attack key spirits obtained to have a 30% chance to launch an additional super attack, which I do see happen a lot because I use this unit to be Extreme Super Battle Roads. I mean, I've seen him double super quite a lot throughout that run. So, well, we've been on this unit enough. He has a good leader skill. He has a bit of a shitty super attack effect. He has a decent passive. He could have been so much better. He has good links, and he has his categories he's on an amount of categories. So let's move on to the next unit. And coming in at number 9, we have our boy STR Cell. Our boy, Welcome to Hell Perfect Cell. I think he has the best name in the game, bar fucking none. Welcome to Hell Perfect Cell? Are you fucking kidding me? That's dope. Come on, guys. Anyways, now the thing is with STR Cell is that he's practically useful anywhere. You can use him in Super Battle Road because when he's going up against 2 or more enemies, he lowers their attack by 20%. Lowers their attack and defense by 20%. You can use him in long events because he stacks attack and defense. And he also heals on his 11 key super if you get it. So he's like the whole bundle. He has good links in big bad bosses, the BBB, you know what I'm saying? BBB, Kwamiha, Nightmare, Shocking Speed. He has a great link set for sure. He has one of these good villain links. Well, Messenger of the Future is fucking garbage, but everything else is good. He's on a good amount of category teams, good links. He's useful for Super Battle Road, useful for long events, and he's useful for Dokkan Battlefield. He's the whole shebang. You can use him in World Tournament because he's an AoE also, but I don't recommend it. But come on, guys. He AoEs and heals. He stacks attack and defense. He has a useful leader skill for Dokkan Battlefield. He's good in both Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road. He has a good link set. He's on a shit ton of category teams. I mean, what more is there to say? That's all I have to say about him. So let's move on to the next unit. So coming in at number 8, we have our boy AGL Super Vegito. Did I say the last unit? Did I say 8 on accident? I must have lost count. So I'm just gonna say this is number 8. Last one was number 9. So excuse me if I fucking while I'm editing, I'm probably gonna be like, why the fuck did I say 8 there? But it's okay. Let's move on to this next unit right here. At number 8, we have our boy AGL Super Vegito. Now, this unit could have been so much better. He's great, but he could have been so much better. Because like if you compare him to physical physical VB, excuse me. If you compare him to physical VB, you look at physical VB, then you look at him, it's like, they went so light on this damn unit. Like, you just look at him, it's like, wow. They could have been so much more done with this unit. I mean, excuse me. I mean, if you, let's just go over. Let's go over him. So, he has a good leader skill of 4 key and 100% the stats to AGL. You can use that for Dokkan Battlefield. He causes immense and raises attack for allies by 35% for 1 turn. That's good, provided you leave in the first slot. He starts out with 40% attack and defense when he receives an attack. He foresees enemy super attack when his HP is fucking 40% or less. And he reduces damage received by normal attacks for 80%. So let me go over his passes since I stuttered a little bit. So he has to take a hit to gain 40% attack and defense. He foresees enemy super attacks when his HP is under 40% or less. And he reduces damage received. He has 80% damage reduction against normal attacks, basically. So 80% damage reduction with normal attacks. He has 40% attack and defense when he receives an attack. And he foresees enemy super attacks when his HP is 40% or less, right? Now, let me tell you guys what the problem is with him needing to receive an attack before he gains his attack and defense buff. That's a problem because bosses like to normally super attack in the first slot. And where do you want to leave this counter unit? In the first slot. So if you leave this man in the first slot, right, and he gets super attacked before he gains his attack and defense from receiving 1 normal attack, then he's going to take a fuck ton of damage before he even gains the additional attack and defense, which is a problem. Personally, I think he shouldn't have started out with fucking 40% attack and defense when he receives an attack. I think it should have been like 100% attack and defense, personally. Because, like, it's already crazy that he has 80% damage reduction against normal attacks, and he's a counter unit. So that means this man takes no damage anywhere from normals. Nowhere at all. But I feel like they should have done this. They should have made him much more crazier, personally. You know how before his EZA, he has 80% damage reduction against normal attacks and he counters only? He should have had 80% damage reduction from the jump. And start him out with 100% attack. Well, how about this? How about instead of this bullshit ass passive, right? How about this? Let's say instead of him falling below 40% HP to see enemy super attacks, how about he just sees that when he goes below 50% HP? 40% is a little too low for me. 50% would have been nice. Let's say also with that, let's give him 100% attack. Let's give him 100% attack when performing the super attack. And let's give him 80% damage reduction. Boom. He's fucking crazy. He's crazy. How about they? No. How about this? No. How about they made him like TEQ Golden Frieza, where he had like when he falls below a certain HP threshold, he basically gains 50% damage reduction. They could have made him just like TEQ Golden Frieza. He would have been way more useful if this was just damage reduction. This normal attacks just damage reduction, just like TEQ Golden Frieza. He would have been so much more fucking better. But he's already good. So let's move on to the next unit. Wait, hold on. Before we move on to the next unit, I forgot to talk about like his categories and links. Prepare for battle and shock and speed. You guys already know how fucking crazy that is. And he's on an okay amount of category teams. He's in a handful, but like he's useful on all the category teams he's on. So let's move on to the next unit. And coming in at number 7, we have our boy AGL Rose, a fan favorite actually. I know a lot of people who love this man. I don't know why. He's not. Well, if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm not impressed with this unit. Really, I feel like his EZA is good, but so to say, he could have been like, I don't know. He's just missing something that I'm not seeing. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I kind of butchered the last segment. So I try not to butcher this segment. So looking at AGL Rose, he's on a good amount of category teams, and he's useful on all category teams. He has a good link set to prepare for battle, nightmare, fear and faith. He has all those, because Rose and fucking Zamasu units always have these great ass links. So nothing wrong with his links. He has prepare for battle and big bad boss. Come on. He has BBB with prepare for battle. Come on now. That's fucking good. So his passive skill, right? He starts out with 100% attack plus an additional extreme class allies get key 3 and 30% attack in the same turn, and he gains 30% 30% defense. Excuse me. Oh my god. Huh. Damn. Need to relax. Anyways, he starts out with 100% attack. He has a support type passive of 3 key and 30% attack at the start of turn. He gains 30% defense with each attack received up to 180% attack. Excuse me. So, I mean, that's just passive. He just gets hit, gains more defense. He has a good extreme class ally support of 3 key and 30% attack. And he starts out with 100% attack. I mean, damn, I gotta stop butchering these fucking passives, excuse me. So, there's nothing wrong with him, really. He's good for long events. He gains 50% defense on super attacks, so that's really good. I say the only fodder thing about him is his leader skill, but why would you use him as a leader? Unless you're link leveling, of course. I mean, but like, I don't know. He's a good character. But would I compare him to everyone else that's ahead of him? Hell the fuck no. He is nowhere in the same realm as the characters that are above him. But he has a good passive, has a good super attack effect besides that great lowering defense. He has good links, good categories. It's good about him. I had to get a sip of water because, you know, fucking throat was dry, bro. I kept butchering it. So, yeah, 100% attack. He has extreme class support of 3 key and 30% attack, and he gains defense for each time he's hit up to 180%. So that's good. 180% defense, that's not bad. Although, personally, they're trying to simulate that fucking shit in the anime where, like, you know, during the fight he gets stronger, but who fucking cares? Let's move on to the next unit. So, coming in at number 6, I believe? Yeah, last one's number 7. Yeah, so number 6. Coming in at number 6, we have our boy STR Janemba. Now, I think he is 50 times better than INT Janemba. Nothing will change my mind. The only thing that I see with INT Janemba that's beating STR Janemba is that INT Janemba hits harder than STR Janemba. That's literally about it. That's it. That's literally it. If I'm not incorrect, INT Janemba does hit harder than STR Janemba. Oh my damn. Oh my god. Mama. Oh, okay. But yeah, he does. I'll give it to INT Janemba. INT Janemba does have the attack stat, but STR Janemba has the defensive prowess. They both have the defensive prowess, but like he has the upper echelon of defensive prowess compared to INT Janemba. INT Janemba is amazing. Don't even get it twisted. But I think STR Janemba is better because one, he has a better leader skill than STR Janemba. STR Janemba, what the fuck? Excuse me. STR Janemba has a better leader skill than INT Janemba. I'm getting jumbled up because I'm talking about both the Janembas at once. So STR Janemba has a better leader skill than INT Janemba. He has a 3 key and 130% of stats to extreme STR and 3 key and 90% of stats to super STR. So that's good. He massively lowers defense, but you know, I'm pretty sure they both lower defense. I think INT Janemba greatly lowers defense, and STR Janemba just massively lowers defense. So they both practically have the same damn super attack effect. So they're even on that. STR Janemba starts out with 100% attack and defense. And if I'm not incorrect, INT Janemba starts out with 70% attack and defense. They both guard against all attacks. They both have that 30% chance to dodge. Plus an addition, well, and he has this different part of his passive where he gets plus an additional chance of dodging enemy super attack by 10%, which each attack evaded in a turn. That's interesting. This is an interesting part of his passive. Although, what makes INT Janemba hit harder than STR Janemba is that once he gets hit, he gains attack. So, yeah. That's what makes him hit harder. But, I mean, STR Janemba, 100% attack and defense plus guard, and a 30% chance to dodge. I mean, I'm not shitting on that. Plus, he has an amazing link set of BBB, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. These Janemba units have fucking godly link sets. I'd say, like, the negative between INT Janemba and STR Janemba is that they don't have a lot of categories. And they have a shitty super attack effect. They both have a shitty super attack effect, and they both only have 3 categories. Other than that, those two are fucking gods. But if you ask me, I prefer STR Janemba over INT Janemba any day. So let's move on to the next unit. So coming at number 5, I believe. Coming at number 5, we have our boy TEQ Golden Frieza. Now, TEQ Golden Frieza, he needs no introduction. He's one of the defensive gods of Dokkan. He has 80% damage reduction when his HP is over 50%. And once his HP falls below 50%, right? Yeah, once he falls below 49%, excuse me. Once he falls below 49%, he gains 50% damage reduction and 50% attack, so he'll hit slightly harder. So he starts out with 80% attack. 80% damage reduction when his HP is above 50% or less. I mean 50% or more, excuse me. 50% or more. Once his HP falls below 49%, he gains 50% damage reduction and 50% attack. So the higher his HP is, obviously above 50%, he has 80% damage reduction. He's taking no damage nowhere. He's practically like, this is what, I feel like this is what AGL Super Vegito should have been. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I would love for AGL Super Vegito to have been this, but he fucking massively lowers attack. I mean, defense? I mean, not attack. If he massively lowered attack, that would have been fucking crazy. He massively lowers defense? Just like STR Janemba? Okay, so, alright, I got a couple of negatives with his unit. A couple of negatives with his unit would be his super attack effect and a couple of his links that are fucking useless, like Resurrection F and Super God Combat. These two, you ain't ever gonna get these links active all the time, because this is just with the fucking Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku. So I say the positives really outweigh the negatives of this unit, because, you know, he has basically two useless links. He has two useless links and a shitty super attack effect, but he's good nonetheless. He has a usable leader skill. He has a nice standard passive that actually, it works really well with him. And he's on a ton of good category teams, which he could be a fucking staple on literally all of them. So, I mean, TEQ Golden Frieza has no introduction. And that's why he's definitely one of the best EZA units in the game, still to this day. He's just extremely useful. So, let's move on to the next unit. So, coming in at number 4, we have our boy INT Gogeta. Now, INT Gogeta, bro. Whew. INT Gogeta, I love you, but you are nowhere on the tier that the units I'm coming up next. The next units I'm coming up next are like, they're Z tier, bro. But INT Gogeta, right? Let's go over him. So he's a super int leader of 3 key and 130% of stats, and he was also a extreme int lead of 3 key and 90% of stats. He raises defense for 1 turn, so he basically gains 30% defense, and he lowers attack and defense on super attack, which is really good. Him gaining 30% defense and lowering attack on super attack is definitely a big fucking W for anywhere you bring him, where you could lower their attack, and he also gains defense to gain more defense. He starts out with 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. He's super effective against all types, and he gains a 30% chance to dodge when he gains 1 Rainbow Key Spear. He gains an additional 40% attack with 2 or more Key Spears obtained that are rainbowed. He also gains a 50% chance of performing a crit when he gains 3 or more Rainbow Key Spears. So, I mean, him performing a crit doesn't really matter. This is just like, all this right here is just a cherry. This is all just like cherries on top. Like, if you look at it, these are good. This is good. He has one of the best link sets in the game with Prepare for Battle, Over and Flash, and Fuse Fighter. I mean, there's nothing you can say about that. Good categories, good link set, good passive, although you need to get him Rainbow Key Spears. But actually, you know, you really don't need to get him Rainbow Key Spears, but there will always be at least 1 Rainbow Key Spear on the field, so you can get that 30% chance to dodge with him. He has a good passive, good super attack effect, great leader skill. He's the whole fucking shebang. He's good. He's a bag of mixed treats. He's fucking greatness. He's good. But I say he's better than the units that are coming up? No. Because the next unit is Physical Vegito Blue. Our boy. Physical VB. Coming in at number 3, we have our boy, Physical VB. Now, I think you guys know who the last 2 units are, and if you don't worry, we'll get to them. Physical VB. Now, he has one negative. He has just one negative, bro. His leader skill. Everything else is good. Boom, we're done. We can finish talking about this unit. All right, so he has a leader skill of 4 key and 80% stats super class. That's pretty fucking garbage, but unless you're using him for, you know, link levels as a leader. He has a super attack effect where he greatly stacks attack and defense for 1 turn, so he gains 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. He starts out with 40% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he has a 70% chance of launching 2 additional attacks, each of which has a 30% chance of becoming super attack. And he also reduces damage. He has 40% damage reduction against normal attacks, and he counters. So, that's a lot to fucking take in, right? So, let's break him down real fast and make him more understandable. He starts out with 40% attack and defense, has a 70% chance to launch 2 additional attacks, each of which that has a 30% chance of them becoming a super. So, a 70% chance of 2 additional attacks, which each of those 2 7% chance attacks of that, a 30% chance of them is those being a super attack. And on top of him, starting out with 40% attack and defense, he has a 40% damage reduction against normal attacks, and he's a counter unit. He's also toting a fucking crazy link set of Prepare for Battle, Over in the Flash, Fuse Fighter, Kamehameha, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle. Yo, this is definitely off top. I think, okay, units with one of the best link sets of the game. It's definitely, villain units have some of the best link sets in the game. Like, if we're talking like, I don't know, Zamasu and Rose Black units, some of the best link sets in the game, bar none. And Janemba units, for sure. I know I'm forgetting like a couple more villain units, but those three have some of the best villain link sets in the game. Some of the best super class link sets in the game go to the Vegitos, the Gogetas. Fucking, the fusion units have some of the craziest link sets in the game. I might do a top 10 on that. Maybe. In the future. But yeah. Prepare for Battle, Over in the Flash. That's all I'm gonna say about his link set. That's it. And his categories, come on. Once I fucking talk about his categories, there's no reason. And I mean, him being up over 16k attack at 55%, that's not bad. It's not bad. But Rainbow, holy fucking mama. Damn. So he doesn't have bad stats for a 55% unit nor Rainbowed. I mean, god damn. I mean, people see this as the best EZA. Well, I wouldn't say he's better than number one. I'd say people see him as the second best EZA in the game at this moment in time. I don't. I see him as the third best EZA in the game. Primarily because, although he is so fucking crazy in-game and on paper, him having a 70% chance of launching 2 additional attacks, in which of those attacks becoming a super, this part of his passive makes him a fucking, he's a liability, basically. Alright, so let's say you're in a hard event, right? Let's use this example. Let's say he gets those 2 additional attacks and doesn't gain that 50% attack and defense raise for 1 turn off of 2 normal attacks, like 2 normal super attacks. Because he'll basically gain 100% attack and defense from 2 super attacks, right? He's gonna take a shit ton of damage, provided we are in a difficult event. I always talk about difficult events because difficult events separates the little niggas from the real niggas. Let's basically just say it like that. If you're not fucking doing super battle road, come on. Unless you're a casual player, then I understand. I respect that. But if you ain't a casual player and you ain't fucking doing super battle or extreme super battle, you gotta get on there. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it, guys. You know me. I'm transparent. If you love the fuck out of this game, you better get on those difficult events. But nah, it's all good fun. I'm fucking with y'all. But anyways, as I said before, this unit is crazy. If you see him as the best EZA, well, second best EZA unit in the game, I would not even say none. I'll be like, okay, well, you got me. I mean, we can debate that. We can sit there and debate that. But the next unit, I think the next unit that's coming up is the unit that I think was the best EZA unit in the game until obviously you know who replaced him. But if you don't, just stay here and stay tuned. Let's move on to the next unit. So coming in at number 2, who used to be the best EZA unit in the game, in my opinion, bar none. He was sitting at the top. He just, I don't even know what the fuck to say about him because he's just so crazy. Super 17. Global has his EZA. I'm pretty sure they know how fucking crazy he is. JP has had his EZA for a while, obviously. Okay, so let's talk about Super 17, right? Start with leader skill. He's a extreme AGL 3 key and 130% stats. These typical 130% leads. And he's 3 key and 90% stats super AGL. So he already has a good leader skill for Dokkan Battlefield, obviously. His super attack effect, he greatly stacks attack and defense in 1 turn, and he greatly lowers defense. So greatly lowering defense is obviously ass. He has the same super attack effect as a physical super jig. Oh my god, I keep mixing those two up. Physical VB, right? He has the same super attack effect as physical Vegito Blue, yes? So that's really good. These two have the same super attack effect. So he starts out with 40% damage reduction and 1 key up to 3 key, and 30% attack up to 150% attack, and additional damage reduction of 6% up to 30%, which each attack received. And these target Goku allies of a chance of performing a crit 17%. So let's break that down just like I did physical VB, right? Well, actually, before I break it down, let's go over his link set real fast. He has Fierce Battle, Fuse Fighter. Well, okay. He has Fierce Battle, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, GT, Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, Android. So he has good links. He has good links for the unit he is. Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, and GT. So he has good links off top, right? He's on good categories. Androids, artificial life forms, everything's good. Everything's fine. No problems to see here. But the one the one big issue with him, I'm not looking at the great lowering defense right now because obviously we know that's fucking garbage. But other than great lowering defense, the one sore thumb about him, why does he have Fuse Fighter, but he's not on Fusion? This doesn't make sense. Hello? He should be on Fusion. You know who else should be on Fusion? Fusion Android 13. It says it in his name. Like, let's go off on a tangent real fast. Let's click on Fuse Fighter. You know who's on Fuse Fighter and not on Fusion? Let's let the page reload real fast. Hold on. Bro. Merge Zamasu is not on Fusion. So you're telling me you have Fuse Fighter, you have Fuse Fighter, you have Fuse Fighter. Hold on, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Where's Android 13? Wait, Android 13 doesn't have Fuse Fighter? He doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. But his name is Fusion Android 13. All right, let's stop going off on a tangent. All right, let's break down his passive like I said it was. Okay. So he starts out with 40% damage reduction, 1 key, and 30% attack at the start of the turn, practically. And he's a target Goku's category support of 17% chance to crit, which is good. That's good. A chance to crit is obviously a cherry on top. So all Super 17 needs to do is get hit, and so long as he gets hit, he may take a little bit of damage on those first couple of hits, but afterwards, when Super 17 is built up completely, we're talking he has 70% damage reduction, 150% attack, and 3 key. Not to mention, he doesn't even struggle for fucking key. He has shocking speed, Fuse Fighter, and GT. You know, fuck it. We're done talking about this unit. We're done. He has 70% damage reduction, and he gains 50% defense on super attack. Why? And he has 150% attack. Are you guys not getting how fucking crazy this unit is? All right, let's see his stats at 55%. Oh, okay. Over 16k attack at 55%. He's almost at 9,000 defense. All right, well, him and VB are definitely there. You see, they're like close when it comes to stats. They're close. But yeah, come on, guys. This is why I think this is the second best EZA unit in the game. If you think VB is better than him, sure, we can debate that though. Sure, though. I could definitely see why you say VB's better. But still. I think that Super 17 is better than Physical Vegito Blue because Physical Vegito Blue is heavily based on RNG. He's like, you gotta cross your fingers and hope this man does a shit ton of super attacks. Not to mention he's like a counter unit, so you must build him in full crit. You must. Counter units need full crit. You guys know that. That's the deal. They need full crit for them to be effective, because nowadays counter units are not too effective. They're really not, unless you build them with full crit. Unless we're talking about LR STR Vegito, counter units are not really that effective. So let's move on to the #1 DFE EZA unit in the game, in my opinion. And coming in at #1, are you guys surprised? Are you guys surprised? Come on. The first category leader to get a fucking EZA is the best unit in the game. The best EZA unit in the game, excuse me. The best unit in the game that's an EZA DFE is the first unit of the DFEs to get a category EZA. So in UI Goku at like, I'll be honest, I was high on this unit for him be on paper. On paper, before his EZA, I thought he was okay. I thought he was an okay unit on paper. But when this motherfucker got his EZA, I don't know. Guys, this man sits up over 3 fucking million. 3.3 mil. 55%. I swear on everything. This unit 55% to fucking rainbow. Just like Physical VB. Physical VB, you need to put some crit into him. So like Physical VB at 55% is not too impressive. Just like Super 17 and fucking INT UI Goku. Those two units at 55%, those two are fucking crazy. But except INT UI Goku is much better. That's the crazy thing. Bro, let's go over him. Let's go over him. So he's a Realm of Gods category leader of 3 key 160% stats, and he's an N-type key leader of 3 key 100% stats. So good for Dokkan Battlefield. That's usable. And he has he's the first 160% leader. He stacks attack and defense, which makes him good for long events. He starts out with 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, and awakens when his HP falls below 50% HP, which is definitely not a bad transformation, right? He has one of, or if not the best link set of the game. Prepare for battle. Kamehameha, Over in a Flash, Godly Power, Tournament of Power, First Awaken, Fierce Battle. One of the best link sets in the game, bar none. No debate. He has a shit ton of categories. And we haven't even got too many transforms. So, he still stacks attack and defense. Starts out with 3 key, 200% attack, and 100 defense. 100% defense to start a turn. So, he has a 70% chance to dodge. And wait, oh. wait. Okay, so he disables enemy's guard, and for the first turn on his awakening, he has a 100% chance to dodge. Okay, let's break it down. All right. So in his first form, right? Let's talk about his first form. Right? So let's go over to EZA. All right. I've already talked about how crazy both the forms are at 55% and Rainbow. They're both wild. They're both fucking wild. He's the best EZA unit in the game. EZA DFE unit in the game, bar none. And he's just the best EZA unit in the game overall, without a shadow of a doubt. Best TUR EZA, of course. You know, DFE TUR EZA. But he's the fucking best EZA in the game. No discussion, no nothing. So he has a great leader skill of 3 key, 160% of stats to Realm of Gods. A good leader skill for Dokkan Battlefield, 3 key and 100% stats for INT. And he stacks attack and defense, good for long events. He starts out with 150% attack and defense, which is a standard high percentage passive. And he awakens when his HP falls below 50%, which is a really good fucking transformation requirement. He has one of the best link sets in the game, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash. That's all we have to talk about. He is on a shit ton of category teams, which you can use him on all of them. And he transforms and becomes a fucking god. He starts out with 3 key, 200% attack and 100% defense, a 70% chance to dodge, and he has a 100% chance to dodge upon the first turn he awakens. So when he first transforms, he has a 100% chance to dodge. Guys, are you like, is this going through your brain meats? Like my boy Dash you would say? Is this going through your head? A 100% chance to dodge when he first awakens. And after that second turn, he has a 70% chance to dodge with 3 key, 200% attack, and 100% defense. And he still stacks attack and defense. Bro, best EZA unit in the game. Is there anything else I need to say? There's nothing else I need to say. I'm gonna leave off on our boy right here. We leave off on him. Actually, no, let's not leave off on him. Let me bring up the tab of EZA units. Let's see who could have been better. Right? Right, we're looking at all of them. Let me talk to you guys for a second, like, you know, a one-on-one. Talk to all you guys. So let's take a look at these units, right? I know this video is gonna be long, so like if you stay to the end, thank you, you're the best. I love all you guys, and I also want to thank you guys for 50 subscribers. You guys are the best. I really, really love and appreciate you guys. I love you guys. But anyways, let's take a look at who could have been on this list, and I'll state the reason why. Let's start from AGL. Super 17 is obviously on the list. He's the second best EZA in the game, in my opinion. I put AGL Rose on here. He's obviously a good EZA unit. AGL Super Vegito, underwhelming, but he's still on the list. AGL Goku, his defense is lacking. His attack stats there, but his defense is lacking. That's why he's not on the list. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's the first EZA unit in the game, and he's quite outdated. Let's go over to TEQ now, right? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Fucking phone went off. But anyways, let's go over to TEQ. Super Saiyan 3 Broly, I put him at number 10. I am a fan of him, but he does have his problems. He could have been so much better, but they turned this fucking monster that's sitting next to him into a fucking beast. TEQ Zamasu, he's only crazy when he's sitting next to Extreme Class Realm of Gods allies. That's really about it. TEQ Golden Frieza, still one of the best defensive units in the game, bar none. And he's on the list. TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, one of the worst EZAs in the game, and he was never finding a fucking spot on this list. He's horrible. Not even a fucking debate. TEQ Beerus is he's very limited, and he needs a Beerus. He needs a LR Beerus and LR Beerus and Whis, or he needs another Whis, or you know, you could run him next to INT Vados. He needs a fucking another Whis or Vados unit or LR Beerus and Whis next to him. But like, if you're forcing, all right, hold on. If you really need to build the team around an EZA unit, they can't be in my top 10. They can't be. You can't. I'm not putting that fucker in my top 10. Nope. So he needs a team built around him. TEQ Cell, you need to get him orbs practically, but he's a really good unit regardless of the fact. Let's go over to INT UI Goku, the best EZA unit in the game, bar none. INT Gogeta, he's definitely up there. He's top 5. INT Kid Buu. INT Kid Buu is good. I should have put INT Kid Buu on here. He's definitely really good. Not even gonna lie. He has a good EZA, but it's like, he's like, he just hits hard. But the thing is with him, he hits hard. He had some defense, but like, INT Kid Buu only looks impressive sitting him next to other, you know, Majin Power, or like, you know, Buu units, so to say, or artificial life forms if you ever want to do that. But INT Kid Buu definitely could have made it on this list over TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but I love TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly, so I'm biased on that. That's why I put him at number 10. Let's go over the next DFE unit that could have been on here. INT Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks. I could have put him. I could put him on here. I could have. I really could have. But if I'm being honest, he's impressive, but he doesn't impress me, so to say. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Because okay, I've used him rainbow before. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I've used him rainbow, but like, just him. He changed his key spirits, but like, he is key hungry, regardless of him changing key spirits. But anyways, let's continue. He's a good unit. He could have been on here, but I just prefer the units on the list over him. I'll leave it at that. Blue Vegeta, he's kind of unimpressive. I'm being honest with you guys. He's good, but I've not been impressed with him lately. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. He's definitely a really good unit though. INT Buhan, garbage. He needs fucking key. INT Janemba, he's definitely up there as one of the best EZA units in the game. I just picked STR Janemba over him because I like STR Janemba's defensive prowess over INT Janemba's. INT Janemba is, he can hit a fucking higher attack stat than STR Janemba. But the thing is with him is that it's just like, I just prefer STR Janemba. That's literally about it. He could have been over, I'm being honest with you guys, you could have put him over fucking STR Janemba, but like, I'm having a brain fart. Like, you could, but it's really whatever. It's whatever. Let's move on to the next Dokkan Fest EZA unit. So INT Gohan, garbage. We're not even gonna fucking talk about him. STR Janemba is obviously on this list. I love his defensive prowess, and he definitely hit an attack stat. STR Omega could have been on this list, but he's just full power support and he lowers enemy attack by 40%. So like, he's just super battle road guy, really. And he has a very lack of categories. STR Cell is obviously on this list because I am a huge fan of him. Welcome to hell, perfect Cell. Love this guy. STR Gogeta, INT Gogeta blows STR Janemba, STR Gogeta out the water. INT Gogeta fucking dunks on STR Gogeta. That's why he's not on this list. But STR Gogeta is definitely still a really good unit to this day. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could have been on this list because he does have that damage reduction for the set amount of turns. He's a super battle road fucking beast. But that's literally about it. He's just really good for difficult events, really. I believe this is the first Dokkan Fest Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Yeah, LSSJ Broly, right? So garbage. That's really about it. He just struggles for key. He's fucking garbage. He's an AoE unit that struggles for key, and he's fucking ass cheeks. He was never making it on this list. Physical VB, top 3 unit, of course. I put him on this list. Physical. This is physical Z Broly right here. Stacks attack and defense. He's just good for long events, so really, that's really about it. Physical Goku Black, better on global than he is on JP, obviously because he has a higher attack stat, and he has that that extreme class fucking passive in him. INT Kid Buu, the god of showcases, referred to by my boy Truth, and he's practically he's one of the best support type units in the entire game, of course. And who is that? It's Physical Full Power Frieza? Yeah, Physical Full Power Frieza, and he's just Physical Full Power Frieza. He was not making it on this list, but he would have. Nah, he wouldn't have been an honorable mention. He's just okay. But yeah, all right. I went over basically everybody here. We'll just leave off on this shit. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for the 50 subscribers. You guys are the best. I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.